to demonstrate the Prolific Earth Sciences test, Microbe Infield, that allows you to measure the health of your soil. Why is the level of microbes in your soil going to determine the health of your garden? Dr. Ingham showed that a plant raised in sterile soil weighed almost 7 times less than a plant raised in soil with a healthy microbial population. Why is this? You may know that the plant does not have the ability to efficiently harvest the nutrients stored in your soil, but the microbes do. And the nutrients stored in the microbes are available to feed the plant, resulting in this 7-fold increase in the size of plants. Before Prolific Earth Sciences developed this field test, samples had to be tested in laboratory conditions by highly trained technicians, and the cost was prohibitive. How does the Prolific Earth Sciences test work? The extraction fluid and the filter will release the microbes that are tightly bound to soil particles and separate the soil particles from the microbes, leaving a sample that is greater than 95% microbes and is turbid, and we can measure it in the Prolific Earth Sciences reader. So let's get started. First, I will plug the reader into my computer, onto which I have already downloaded the data collection program. You can download the data in this program into Excel. Next, I will use the soil sampler to measure out a ½ cc of soil. I push it down.
Pack it in.
Pack it in. So I push it down, I pack it in, and expel until I have measured a ½ cc. I expel the contents into the extraction fluid and whisk it for about 15 seconds. I allow the soil to settle out 3 to 10 minutes, depending on your soil, until the soil top is a clean line. And you can see an example of that here. Now I place the filter device over a clean cuvette, and I carefully pour 5 milliliters of the turbid fluid into the syringe. And then I expel the fluid into the cuvette. So while your sample or samples are settling, go to your computer and pull up the program by clicking on the logo. Select solid if you measured soil or compost, or liquid if you're measuring compost extract, and enter any data you desire for this sample. Now check to be sure that the reader is reading A430. So I put a blank cuvette, which is filled with the extraction fluid and sealed, into the reading chamber. And now I press calibrate. When the light has finished blinking, I am ready to put in my sample. When you put your sample or your blank into the reader, be sure that the clear sides of the cuvette, not the lined sides, are parallel to the long axis of the reader. If the cuvette is dirty, wipe the sides with a Kim wipe before placing it in the reader. Now, you place your sample in. And now on your computer screen, you press Enter Fields, then Measure Sample. And presto, the screen will display the number of microbes and the estimated biomass of this quantity of microbes.